Prepare to fight.
In my head, can't focus.
Round begins in
There we go.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Mike having the mega health spawn. Knight having the heavy. Adds some delay to it. It's nice for Knight that he gets the heavy spawn. It's always great when you play a light. Yeah, they're both chilling in their own corner. Mike having the disposal or the means of the LG, while Knight has the railgun and the rocket launcher at his disposal. It's very touchy-feely, but oh, the tribolts are hurting Knight. He does return some damage. Another one, 2 rails, making the stacks about equal. Ooh, after this one, Mike is a little bit cut out, but he has the orb to escape. Ooh, Knight is hitting his rails this evening. But Feet Wind now also has the rail. And will have the heavy, but is he going to survive taking that item? Knight doesn't have a lot of stack himself, so he's still a little bit worried. I think he doesn't have the LG yet. No, indeed. So there was no mid-range engagement from Knight, but yeah, like his rails are on point. Nice first track, and he didn't lose a lot of stack. Is out of position for this mega health. A full-on engagement, and what? Feedwind gets the mega health and jumps back in, but takes a rocket to the face, which was a great lifeline for Knight. Pops the invis and lives to fight another day. Next heavy is his. Yeah, Knight definitely in defensive mode. Mike not hitting the free angle he gets. Ooh, Invis gets popped. And there is a movement on the mega health by both players.
Face it, you're all washed up.
But Knight actually using it as bait. His Nyx is awesome. He will lose out on another heavy though, but the mega health is still his. So shared control. 4 minutes played. 2 frags for Knight, and it is not really that Mike is engaging Knight.
Face it.
Knight definitely with the defensive plays, wanting to defend his life instead of starting a fight. And that's so frustrating. For Mike, I would imagine, playing against such a great Nyx. But he does have the orb. But he eats rockets for dinner after moving through the other dimension.
5-minute warning.
And Knight's stack management is
Now you see me. Now you don't.
on point. Using the items as an exchange rate. Gets into a fight, then retreats. Ooh, Knight on life support. Feedwind, also known as Mike, gets his first strike. But Knight, yeah, applying pressure with the LG that he got from his spawn position. Mike not having the orb ready. So there is no spawn frag for Mike. He is working with control and now the orb is ready. What? He's nailing it. Oh, but not completely aware of where Knight was moving to.
Shadows hide me.
And Knight is able to break a bit of the momentum Mike was working with. Yeah, such a defensive playstyle Knight has. He has reason to do so. Was left with 40 health after the last fight. Now is able to evade this fight with the invis. Oh, okay, he's not overstepping his boundaries. Mike finally gets a hard-fought frag. Like he did. Took him about 2 minutes to get that frag, so there is a possibility that he's able to tie this one up before the map is over. Knight getting a tasty heavy mid-fight. And the mega health after it. Ooh, this makes the life of Mike horrible. Oh, he goes all in. Yeah. It doesn't pay out.
1-minute warning.
Yes, trying to force the issue, but it isn't successful. Thanks for the raid, Hillstorm. So, Knight gets the first one. And Next up will be Deep Embrace. Where Mike is playing Stork and Peeker and Knight is playing Athena. Knight is going to restart his game, so we'll jump into the next map shortly. Okay, Knight is back. We're ready to rumble. There we go. Oh, I forgot to start a prediction. Let's do it real quick. Deep Embrace. And I'll give you guys 2 minutes.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in.
Yeah, let's start on Mike. He needs to get back in this series. Playing, yeah, again, like I would say, a great pick. But the Athena can even be more frustrating than the Nyx. Oop, his stasis mode gets shut down by the LG of Knight. Yeah, Knight has business to just get into a mid-range fight. Mike only using having the rocket launcher and the rail. So Knight actually gets his first heavy, and now he has collected the rail. Mike will get his mega health, but I think Knight just played this pretty great, getting all the weapons he needs and the next heavy. Peeker deployed, but doesn't really follow through. And Knight hits the first rail, gets the heavy, and is now taking top position. Mike does not have a lot of armor to work with. Both not really wanting give any hints to the opponent where they at. Portal gets taken, so that will be a signal tonight where Mike is at. Ooh, tasty rocket. The heavy is for Mike and also the first frag. Knight? Yeah. Was completely unaware where Mike was. So the slow play of Mike paid out in his first frag. And this might be the formula to take the upper hand against Knight. Ooh, risky move, but Knight does not connect his rail shot. So again, the heavy goes to Mike. So much stack. Ooh. This is risky, but Knight does not press on. While Mike misses the rail shot, the second does connect. Okay, heavy is up. It goes to Knight and wow, a full-on LG fight. While Knight had the tasty heavy. Mike on life support needs to get this bubble. Still raidable. Not anymore though, but as soon as he gets some stack, Knight releases a rail. And the follow-up is there. Oh, this is going to hurt Knight. Oh, those rockets looked like it would have been great damage for Mike, but it didn't do much. And Knight is doing damage in return.
Lost.
Yeah, waiting on this mega health while Mike had the upper position. This time around, he is able to convert. Are we going to see an attack from any of the players on the other side of the map, or are they just going to wait and collect their major item?
5-minute warning.
Knight is the first one who gets his item. So has a lot of armor to work with, but not really a mid-range weapon. Missing the LG. Wow, Mike has the disposal of the complete Unholy Trinity. Oh, Knight being caught out. So much LG damage, followed up by the rail, but then Mike does a way too high rocket jump. And Knight equalizes the stack. The mega health will help Mike, but not when you get railed like that. Great attack by Knight.
We will destroy them and process them into precious paste.
And he still has the heavy to fall back to.
That's just how
Ooh.
Dad said to deal
So
with
Feet
bullies.
Wind, also known as Mike, just invested one frag or one death into putting the damage out onto Knight, but he gets the heavy after. So he can't really push right up spawn. So he actually has to get his moments from these clutch rails that he's hitting now and then. Nice. Knight having a lifeline of that heavy during the Pika deploy. He will give the mega health to Mike. Let's see if he is able to get another frag on the board. As soon as he spots Knight, Knight is releasing hell on him. Such a great positioning from Knight. And the rails are frustratingly good. Dunking 2 rockets on Mike, who is praying that his rockets from down below are doing some work. I think Knight is sealing the deal on this one. But it's not over yet.
1 minute
Let's
warning.
see. Knight having the lightning gun does not decide to take a defensive stance. His damage output makes that Mike is not able to continue this fight. Needs to stack back first. And this is so frustrating. Knight just sailing through the air mid-fight.
Tank.
So yeah, rockets don't really work, but Mike seals the deal in the end on his fourth track. But I do think he's missing out on LG ammo to really fight this Athena effectively. Yeah, great work from Knight taking down Mike
You lose.
in the lower bracket of the AQL Division 1 finals.